Solitude and isolation are two distinct experiences with different implications for our well-being. There's a fine line between solitude, which fuels growth, and self-isolation, which can leave you feeling, well, drained. And if you're an entrepreneur, a parent, or just someone who needs mental space, you need to know the difference. We're going to talk about how you can embrace solitude without falling into the trap of isolation. By the end of this video, you should understand the difference and leave with some practical tips to practice daily solitude correctly. Let's break it down.
So, how do I know if I'm just enjoying alone time or if I'm isolating myself?
Great question. What is solitude? Solitude is the intentional act of being alone for personal growth, reflection, and rest. It's something you choose because it nourishes your mind, body, and soul. Many high achievers, writers, entrepreneurs, artists regularly seek solitude to gain clarity, recharge, as well as to foster their creativity. The benefits of solitude. It increases self-awareness, allows you to understand your thoughts better. It also helps regulate your emotions without external distractions. Boosts creativity. Your best ideas come when your mind is quiet. It provides mental clarity and it also reduces stress. Think of solitude as pressing pause so you can show up better in every area of your life. What is self-isolation? Now, self-isolation is very different. It's not about choosing alone time. It's about withdrawing due to stress, burnout, anxiety, or even past wounds. And over time, this kind of isolation can make you feel disconnected from yourself as well as others. Signs of self-isolation include avoiding social interactions out of fear or sadness, feeling numb or disconnected even around people, losing interest in your favorite hobbies, work, or relationships, increased stress, anxiety, or negative thought spirals.
Yikes!
The key difference between solitude and isolation lies in the intention along with the emotional experience. You see, solitude is often sought out and associated with positive feelings, while isolation is often unwanted and linked to negative emotions. To keep it simple, if your alone time feels restorative and leaves you feeling refreshed, then that's solitude. But if it feels heavy, lonely, and draining, then that's a sign that you might be self-isolating. Mindset Minute. This is where we shift our mindsets around being alone. Instead of seeing solitude as an escape or something to be feared, we need to reframe it as a tool for growth and renewal. Many of us, especially as entrepreneurs, parents, or high achievers, feel guilty for taking time alone. We think, I should be doing something productive, or people will think I'm antisocial. But the truth is, solitude is essential, not just for success, but also for emotional and spiritual well-being. A mindful Preneur understands that solitude isn't about avoiding responsibilities or people. It's about refueling so that you can show up better for them. Think about it. When you take time to be still, to breathe, and to be present, you gain clarity. You start recognizing unhealthy thought patterns, letting go of distractions, and making space for peace instead of overwhelm. Let's shift our mindset today by asking ourselves, 1. Am I choosing this alone time to recharge or to avoid something? 2. Do I feel more at peace after my alone time or more disconnected? 3. How can I use solitude to strengthen my faith, clarity, and well-being? Here's a simple challenge for you. Set aside 10 minutes of intentional solitude each day this week. No phone, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. If your mind feels cluttered, try journaling. If you're feeling anxious, focus on deep breathing. If you're spiritually drained, use this time for prayer or scripture meditation. At the end of the week, reflect on how this intentional solitude impacted your mood, stress levels, and your mindset. Did you feel more refreshed, more focused, less overwhelmed? Drop a comment below and let me know how this challenge goes for you. I'd love to hear about it as well as your experience. Scripture Minute. The Bible gives us plenty of wisdom on solitude. Even Jesus took time alone, but he never isolated himself out of fear or avoidance. Here are 3 scriptures to guide us in balancing solitude with connection.
Mark 1:35. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Solitude should be intentional and used to strengthen your relationship with God, not as a way to escape. Proverbs 18:1. Whoever isolates himself seeks his own desire. He breaks out against all sound judgment. When we isolate out of fear or pride, it can cloud our judgment and push people away. Healthy solitude keeps us balanced, not disconnected. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. 2 are better than 1. If either of them falls, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Even when we enjoy solitude, we still need connection. Having supportive relationships keeps us accountable and emotionally healthy.
Healthy practical ways to practice mindfulness in solitude. Here are mindful ways to embrace solitude without slipping into isolation. 1. Schedule sacred solitude. Set aside daily quiet time for prayer, reflection, or journaling. 2. Go on solo nature walks. Let nature refresh your mind and soul. 3. Create a no distraction zone. Put away social media and allow yourself to truly be present. 4. Use solitude for vision and planning. Think about your goals and where God is leading you. 5. Reconnect after solitude. After spending time alone, intentionally connect with a loved one to balance solitude as well as social connection. Remember, solitude isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace when done right. But if you're slipping into isolation, it's time to reach out, reconnect, and realign your mindset. Let me know in the comments. Do you struggle with self-isolation or do you love solitude? I'd love to hear how you balance your alone time. And there you have it, my beautiful mindful preneurs. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to check out my previous one if you haven't already. Also, do subscribe for more mindset wellness content like this one. As always, stay focused, stay connected, and always choose joy. Bye!